They have been very accessible, they have been very forthright, and they have demonstrated their willingness to adjust their operations to accommodate ours in a number of ways, but particularly related to transportation. I think that was one in particular. So, and overall, we've been very pleased with their level of communication and cooperation, and they do share our commitment to safety. They are very much working with us in that regard. So we certainly appreciate all of the comments this evening, and we hope that you find some peace of mind in knowing that your school district team is and will continue to be engaged in the process with our local and regional safety experts, as well as in constant communication with the Rex Energy representatives to ensure the safety and security of our students and staff. So we appreciate it. Mr. Breath, you were going to respond to the letter?
Certainly. Well, I think there's both the letter and I think the request was reiterated this evening with respect to community involvement. And as I understand the request, the organization's asking that all meetings between the Mars area school board and any energy company, there be notices and the ability to participate. Under the Sunshine Act, the board as a whole, when it meets, it is required to advertise those meetings. It is required to produce an agenda and put out an agenda for those meetings, which is made available by the school district to the public. Those meetings are open to the public the same way as this evening's meeting is open to the public. There's public comment sessions pursuant to state law as well as board policy. And and I'm not taking a position with respect to any of the opinions that are expressed tonight. Those that agree with the presentation tonight and those that disagree with the presentation tonight. Those that do not know whether they agree or disagree are all welcome to express their opinion to this board. And we will encourage the board, as their legal counsel, to strictly comply with the requirements of the school code as well as the Sunshine Act. There are limited exceptions to the board's obligation to meet in public. We commonly refer to them as executive session discussions. Those are there for a reason. They are very limited in nature, and once again, we will counsel the board, continue to counsel the board when those executive session discussions are appropriate. We have recommended to the board that you do not deviate from those executive session limitations. One of the other exceptions is the board could form a committee. Committee meetings are public meetings, the same way as board meetings. So if the board as a whole decides not to deal with this issue, but to appoint a committee, a limited number of board members to serve on a committee. Committee meetings are also public meetings, same format. They have to be advertised. There's public to be heard. There's agendas. Same as the full board. To my knowledge, as of tonight, this board has not established a committee, but the board has been dealing with this issue as a board as a whole. So I think the request, I think the short answer is the request is granted in the extent that we have to comply with the law as it stands in Pennsylvania, and that is what I just explained. So with that, unless there's any questions from the board members, that's my response.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay.